Hello, Vibe Coders. It is Jake, and today I'm going to teach you how to essentially vibe code for free. If you are just getting into vibe coding, you probably heard about Lovable. A lot of people are using it. It was the fastest company to hit $100 million a year, faster than even ChatGPT. And a lot of people are spending a lot of money burning through credits as a beginner when you do not need to. So this is how you save money to learn how to vibe code, because odds are if you are just starting, you are not going to be building an actual project that has users and paying users, more importantly. So the best thing to do if you're just starting to learn how to vibe code is to get the hang of it, start with a small project. And if you're starting with a small project, there is no reason at all to spend a dime to learn how to vibe code. I just built 2 projects basically for free. I just started paying for Cursor, the $20 a month, because it's well worth it and you get unlimited agent requests. Not unlimited, it's about like 600 or 700 a month. It's a lot more than what I need to do what I got to do. So here we go. I have Lovable up here. As you could see, I am on the free plan right here. Okay, so what I do is this. When I build the front end, I do like Lovable because they show you the front end right away. So I go to ChatGPT under the Lovable prompt assistant, which this guy Andrew made. I'll put it in the description if you want to use it. So I'll type something out like, let's see, build PDF converter one-page web app. And let's see what it gives us. For this example, I'm just going to be building a PDF converter. So I'll just go ahead and copy this. Actually, I'll start here, context. Copy, go here, paste it, go. So now Lovable is going to build me a PDF converter. And with Lovable, you get 5 free prompts a day. And I believe you get like 35 for the month. They just changed it. It used to be 5 a day every day, which was like 150, but then they took that away when they changed their pricing. The pricing just keeps getting worse and worse because they're trying to make more money. So the best thing to do is to just use the 5 a day only for the front end, okay? So as this is being built, I'll go ahead and explain what I use Lovable for. I don't use it much anymore. I'll really just use it for front end to get the structure laid out. And then when I actually build the back end code, I'll use Cursor or Windsurf. So right now, Lovable is working up the front end. And I do like Lovable initially on the free plan because you could connect to Supabase very quickly, as well as GitHub, and then transfer that over to a different AI IDE of your choice, which I think Cursor and Windsurf are probably the best 2 to use in tandem to build your project. So let's see right here. It's doing its thing. Sounds like it's done. We'll see what it gives us. Bang. So this is pretty simple, right? There's not much to it, but again, I'm not building something real. I'm just showing you how to vibe code for free. So it really doesn't matter how it looks. But what I would do if I was actually building something is, since you get 5 free prompts, now I have 4 left, as you could see right here, or 3 left for whatever reason. I'll just ask it to build it again and give a little bit more detail on how I want the UI to look. But let's just assume you get what you want. What you do now up here is you click the little cat icon, which is GitHub, and you connect to GitHub. If you don't already have a GitHub account, just go to GitHub and make one. Essentially what GitHub is, it's like a Google Drive for your code, okay? So you could easily put it there. That will be your storage for your code, and then you could upload that code to any other program that you want to customize it further, all right? So connect to GitHub. I already have it connected. Let's see, Hustle Bear, that's my GitHub name. So now it's connecting, boom, it's connected, all right? And they actually give you the repository link right here, which you could just copy. So that repository link is the special link for your code for this project. So once you're done with the front end, you take that, copy it. So now we go over to Cursor. If you don't have Cursor, just go and download it. It's free. And you'll see this page when it opens up. You use clone repo, which is that link that we just got from Lovable. You input it, hit enter. It's going to ask you to save it somewhere. So just make a folder called whatever your project name is. I'll just call this PDF or PF, whatever. Select as repository destination. And now it is setting up. Would you like to open it? Sure. Bang, here it is. So this right here is everything you just made in Lovable, but now it's in Cursor. So that link that you got, you could take that same link, use any other program you want, whatever you want to use, clone from repo, paste that in, boom. So your code transfers anywhere you want it to go. Okay, so now you're in Cursor and you can make any edits you want here, right? So on the free plan, I believe you get, what is it? You get a 2-week pro trial on Cursor, which is great. And then once that runs out, you could go to Windsurf. So now let's open up Windsurfer, which is going to look very, very similar to Cursor because they all pretty much use a VS Code wrapper. You go to clone repository, same exact thing as before. You paste it in, you hit enter, boom, save it to PDF or PF because I didn't type it right. Same exact thing. It uploads all the code. Now it's in a new IDE. So Windsurfer is kind of cool because you also get a 2-week pro trial, which gives you another 500 or 600 requests. And then once your trial is over with Windsurfer, they give you unlimited agent requests for their SWE1 Lite tool, which is, I guess, their own proprietary GPT. But either way, it works fine. I built a lot with it. So you could keep going back and forth. Once your credits regenerate on Cursor, you go back to Cursor. If you want to go back to Lovable and use your 5 credits a day, you could do that. If you want to go then back over to Cursor and use their free credits, you could do that. And then there's many other programs you could use as well to code. So this allows you to build an entire project or multiple projects completely for free. This allows you to vibe code for free until you get the hang of it. Once you figure out a real project you want to create where you're going to put some more time and effort into it, then you could pay $20 a month for Cursor or Windsurf, or if you want to pay for Lovable, that's fine too. Whatever you want, whatever software you want to use that you're more comfortable with, go ahead and use that. But until then, there's no reason to spend money if you're new at this at all. Zero reason. I've built 2 very large projects for about $20. Back in the day, you'd have to spend about $10,000 to $20,000 to get what I just got done for $20. So the technology is going in the right direction. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments. If you want to check out my projects I've built, it's cadera.co and then also mink.chat. Cadera is for parents that want to, pretty much make a scrapbook for their kids using AI. So it's a way to digitally record all your memories, upload pictures, videos, get automated weekly summaries, which is something I've been using myself since I just had a kid. And then mink.chat is for quick private messaging, end-to-end encryption. It's just an easy way to send a link to someone, chat, off the record, exit, all gone, nothing to download, no app, no phone number, no email needed, just immediate private chat. That was more of like a random idea I had. I built it in about 2 hours and it's gotten about 800 users so far. So check those out if you want to take a look at them. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out.